Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. So welcome to SEE 2073 Signal and Systems for session 2020-2021 semester 2. So I believe you are all repeating students, so you are familiar enough with this course information. Alright, so just for your information, we have 4 sections altogether this semester. Alright, as usual, you have 3, 4, 5 CLOs, okay, to be addressed in this course. Alright, so you need to be able to demonstrate the characteristic and properties of continuous and discrete time signals. Then you need to use Fourier series, Fourier transform and Laplace transform to demonstrate different usage. And then you need to be able to apply Fourier theory in first order analog filter. And lastly, you'll be having a group project, so in which you need to show your team working skills in here. Okay, so in terms of teaching and learning practices, I'll be using asynchronous and synchronous methods. So mostly I'll be delivering the lecture by using asynchronous methods, in which you need to go through all the videos first before we can have online meetings for discussion. All right, before we have discussions, before we have meetings, so I would like you all to try all the examples and quizzes, and you need to get prepared when your name being called during the meeting, so you need to present your work to the class. All right, so and then for group project, you will be using MATLAB as the tools or software to solve the given problems. All right, in terms of lecture schedule, so we are already in week 2, so I believe that you don't have any problem for chapter 1, so because we have faced this during test 1 and final exam. All right, so but I believe that lots of students have problems or difficulties in the discrete time signals. Right, so I'll be sharing more examples on discrete time signals and also the system classification. All right, in week 4 and 5, we'll start new chapter on Fourier series. And at the end of the chapter, you'll be applying the Fourier series concept in circuit analysis. Right, next, week 6 to 7, we are focusing on Fourier transform and its application. All right, followed by Laplace transform, and then basic filtering and also filter analysis. All right, so in terms of assessment, you'll be having 3 major quizzes, but I'll be giving more than 3 quizzes actually. Okay, from for each topic, you'll be assessed. Your understanding will be assessed by using quiz, either it is individual or group quizzes. Right, and you'll be having 2 tests, test 1 and test 2. Okay, the date as stated in the schedule just now. If you have any problem with the date stated, please let me know as soon as possible. All right, if just 1 or 2 weeks before the test, then you see that you have the test clash with other tests, so I'll not consider that. Okay. All right, so next, the assignment, you will contribute 10% to the overall marks, in which 5% for the from the group report and 5% from the peer assessment. Right, and finally you'll be having 50% marks from the final exam, which give you the total of 100% altogether. Okay, so these are the main references use for this course. However, you may find a lot more examples, tutorials, other videos, lecture videos from the YouTube or Google search. You can use that as reference. Right, so please, I would like to highlight this. Okay, as I mentioned to those who have contacted me earlier, that integrity and the attitude is the main concern in my section. Okay, if you cannot commit, so please drop my section as soon as possible. Right. Okay, I didn't blame if you use Google search or YouTube for your reference, but only for your reference. Okay, but you need to derive all equations and solve the problems yourself. Okay, you need to write down all steps taken in order to solve any problems. So because most of the marks comes from the steps. Okay, your final answer only contributes 1 or 2 marks out of the total marks. All right, if you come up with correct final answer but there's no steps or the steps are wrong, so I'll penalize, I'll give you 0 straight away. Okay. Okay. All right, so I think that's all for the course introduction. So I'll be uploading all the materials in the e-learning, so please make sure you check the e-learning regularly. Okay, at least once before the next class or the next lecture. All right, and at some point I'll be uploading ad hoc quizzes as well. All right, to make sure you understand the previous concept or fundamentals that being discussed earlier before you step in a new chapter. So I hope that I make yourself clear. So please feel free to ask me if you have any problems, or feel free to drop a question in the Telegram group so that others will try that one as well. So please make yourself comfortable. Okay, please, I really hope that you can promise me that you'll give me 100% commitment. Okay, as you have agreed to enroll in my section, so make sure you promise me that you'll be giving 100% commitment with full integrity and honesty. All right, so with that I end my brief introduction into the course. So see you in the next lecture notes. Thank you.